Alright, this is Calibos playing Enigmatica 2. So, in the interest of kind of getting this over with, it's almost been 45 whole seconds since I stopped recording the last episode. Meanwhile, I was checking our search courts here, and we have picked up 300 since last we checked, I think, give or take the odd few. So we're picking up Certus quartz and ores pretty quick. Like I said, I'm planning to make more Awakened Draconium off camera, and that will not be now. I can kind of do that when I'm like, I don't know, between naps or something. We'll see how it works out. But we have yet to test the efficacy of our setup here, so let's do this. So we've got this hoe, but first, before we do that, we need to set up a thing here. And we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We watch it draw power. Now, I seem to recall that this doesn't disperse power as rapidly. So, you know, just kind of whatever, but ta-da. That was still pretty quick in my mind, so I'm not super worried about it. I think what we need to do is that. Wait, we want to make a wyvern thing, don't we? Never mind. I don't know what we're doing. Uses for this. Oh, we can just straight up go to Draconic. You know who needs a wyvern in it. It seems like a little bit of, I don't know, something that, who needs a Draconic hoe? Like, how much farming do you have to do to go into a mod as OP as Draconic Evolution to make a hoe to till the ground? Like, look at this thing. Oh, here, let's charge it really quick. Boom. Charged. There's a, what is the button for that? Controls, we'll go down to Draconic. And honestly, when you're into a mod pack, you should definitely look and see what all the individual controls are and set them up. I have to keep resetting them because I keep updating the pack and it doesn't change, it doesn't keep any of that. So, you have no idea how annoying that can be to me. So we're just going to do armor. Oops. Okay, those are clearly not good ones. So how about that? How about that? Wow, these are not good at all. I'm terrible at these choices. Subtract is good. How about, or add's good? No. Man, I don't. Everything has a button. What's conflicting with down? Show conflicts. Key. Wow, I'm not changing that. Draconic. Oh no, guys. Delete. All right. Options. Options, control. controls. Now that I have just realized a thing, let's just get rid of that. And we want to... okay. So here we are. We have this. So if I go to this thing, this weird hoe of craziness, landfill. So that's cool. I like that. It has a dig area of effect. You can change it to 3x3, landfill. So I mean, if it's not going to till the grass, I'm not actually sure that I care too much. But, so yeah, we have that. Let's turn off that. So now we have this finished. Lucky us. We have the Draconic Hoe, the almighty Draconic Hoe. No one will farm like us, ever. So, next on our quest to glory is Draconic Flux Capacitor. This thing is pretty cool. We are going to have her begin upgrading our armor first. So, we have... Let's get rid of this hoe. It bothers me. It's really depressing. We can also get rid of that, because I just don't care. So we have 6 pieces. Let's make the flux capacitor at the same time, and then we can just cycle through it. So you could sit there while we're looking this up. Flux capacitor. Everybody should have a flux capacitor, right? So we're going to need 1 awakened core, which we know how to do, sort of. We need nether star, of course. And we're still crafting nether stars. So if we have forgotten what an awakened core looks like, awakened core is 4 of these wyvern cores, which we need 1 more, and 1 more, 5 of these draconic, awakened draconium ingots, and another star. What are we waiting on? Storage. This is probably a terrible idea. This never goes well. Ooh. There we go. So, where's our shrink ray thing? There it is. Weird. There's this distinct lack of withers in our wither farm. Are we out of soul sand? And I did not mean to push that button. I don't know what to tell you guys. I fail a lot today. I fail a lot. So, soul sand, we have 4. We have sand, right? Are we not crafting it? Wait, I have a terrifying theory. Alright, let's go experiment. So I've run into this a few times, and it's super annoying. So this blacklists that. Servo. Retriever. So it should be extracting. I'm not precisely sure why it's not. This has power. This is clogged. It's supposed to be... Okay. And I keep... Don't put your personal shrinking device next to your... Check my charms. Bobbles. There we go. Don't put your personal shrinking device next to your wireless crafting thing, because then you're going to be going everywhere that you don't want to go. Note to me. From me. Servo. My gosh. And we're just gonna wrench this really quick because clearly it needs to be wrenched. We're not sure why. I don't know. What the heck? Okay, well, that's weird. I don't know. I'm just not sure exactly why it's being very weird like that. But we're gonna speed this process up because I have stuff to do, and clearly this is not working at the speed of immediately when I demand it. I don't know. It's working now. I must have goofed something up in the settings before. So let's I'm just trying to use up the stuff in my inventory because it was designed to go for crafting. And so for a specific amount. But we should have nether stars we need now. It is entirely possible that I have just set set home points everywhere because Journey Maps is failing me so often, but we won't discuss that. Nope, we won't discuss that at all. So, Nether Star. How are we doing for the Nether Stars? 10, 11 left. So, that brief hiccup kind of threw me off. Everything should be chunk loaded as before. So, one of the things, the sphere is already chunk loaded. We're gonna claim this and leave that chunk loaded, and that is our solar panel here. So our solar panel will now always be, while I'm on, pumping power into this. And let's see. So that is 12.3 billion RF. And I mean, we're not talking all that long. So basically, since the end of that last episode, and it's been 16 minutes for this episode. Are we Nether Stars yet? Holy monkeys, this takes forever. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, if I chunk load this area, I suspect that it may work when we're not here. So let's get some soul sand. And maybe we can... There we go. Okay, I'm a little frustrated with this. So, theoretically, this should be pumping out as long as there's a place for these to go. It doesn't have a block list. Oh, of course. So, here's a lesson we learned here. Some mods are really finicky, but some are not. Let's see if we've got any more of these vacuum. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to whitelist skulls. And then we're going to do this. We're going to whitelist dirt. And this really shouldn't be necessary. I don't know. This should not be necessary at all. It is kind of an embarrassment. Okay. Oh my gosh. So, what I suspect the problem there is that the you saw that there's the little red lines that accrue around the servos. is they actually have kind of like a reservoir in them that will hold a couple of items or a little bit of liquid or whatever. And when it turns red, it means that it's got something stuck there and it can't move it out. So if it picks up 2 skulls, then the only thing it can move through there is skulls. But if in order to clear the inventory, it needs to move soul sand, then it will move just the soul sand. So, then it won't move the soul sand at all because there's nowhere to put it. But, whatever. It's fixed. Please tell me we have nether stars now. Oh, thank you. I feel like this episode was a failure. Wow. I will make something. So we're going to switch these to single mode. Okay, everything's in single mode. So we're going to pop that into that. We're going to upgrade this stupid charger thing into... So use. So we're going to need 4 draconic energy cores. 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, seriously. Oh, no. We're going to make this. We are. Like, it's happening. Okay, we now have the draconic flux capacitor. So if you look, this one holds 64 million RF. This one holds 4 times that amount. So give it a second for power to be coming through. Boom. So this is not even the beginning of where we need to be on our power. So one of the things that I'm probably going to end up doing is what we're actually being slowed by here is, I think, the rate of this thing's ability to store power. Oh my gosh. But yeah, 256 million RF just for a walk-around battery is not enough. Like, this is the bare bones beginning, and this is what I've been talking about. Like, oh, right. So what we can do is, let's do this. Oh, nope, stop. There we go. We'll link you to you. And that should now store much faster. So now we have all of the items that we're going to need for this. Yeah, see, there we go. So we have 7 items that we're going to need for these. So we're going to have to do this recipe 7 times. So we're going to need 7 eyes of ender, or 14 eyes of ender, 14 diamonds. So 7 draconic cores. We've got a couple of those. take some draconic core. Do we use all of the draconic core? I don't know. We'll just make 100, I guess. Let's grab some. Like a stack is fine. So let's grab some diamonds. We're going to need 2 stacks of those. 2 stacks of those. Golden apple. Golden apple. We'll need 2 stacks of those. Eyes vendor. Now, one of the reasons that I'm not worried about, like, I'm just like frivolously making all of this stuff is, I don't really think that we're going to need 64 craftings of this. We might, but I'm not worried about the resources because we planned ahead for this sort of. We've set all of this stuff to automatically craft, automatically upgrade, and automatically do all of these things for us. So now we just go ahead and click these back into stack mode because this is going to be a lot of crafting here. 2, 1. Oh, Jesus, monkeys. Sorry, I don't want to offend everybody who's going to be upset by me saying that, but monkeys, right? Can't believe I screwed that up again. So we'll do this. So this is a level 4 upgrade. And then we're pretty much just going to take our stuff off. Now keep in mind that this draconic flux capacitor holds 256 million, right? So if we chuck that in there and, chuck all of our various accoutrements in there. Wait for this to finish crafting in a second, and I know that we've run out of time, but I feel that this is worth the thing. So remember, 256, right? So now it holds 384 million. So if we chuck that bad boy in here, so these now hold 64, whereas before they held 16. Starting to see the pattern here? And this is the basic tier upgrade. I really, really, really recommend that if you're playing through Draconic Evolution and you're serious about it, like if you're going to go through and do like the Chaos Guardian and stuff like that, you go ahead and you do upgrade. Like all of this stuff. So let's grab this. Fully charged. Alright, so this is going to run out of power super fast because, it just charged our armor. Now it's going to charge our weapons and stuff. But, so I'm pretty much going to be going through and upgrading everything. And it's going to be, making a stack of things and then feeding our armor through and then feeding, feeding everything through and then feeding everything through again and then feeding everything through again. Because if we look at Draconic, there are all of these upgrades that you can put on your armor. Like, there are crazy ones. And, this is just for how much power it stores. So if I, go through and I want better shields, like This is how much, your shields are. This is how fast they recover. So you've not yet seen me fight the dragon with this armor, like the regular end dragon. But I'm telling you right now, it is a pretty boring fight. It's like trying to kill a zombie with a stone sword or an iron sword or something. Like that's what the end dragon is now. And we are going to be going after the chaos dragon, and I promise you, you're gonna have to watch me die a lot fighting this chaos dragon because I'm not gonna be able to do it. It's gonna kill me a lot. I'm super bad at it, and I'm super bad at it, and I'm super bad at it. And that's pretty much how it goes. So, yeah. If I had flux networks in here, then I would probably stand a fighting chance, but I don't. So, yeah. But I'm glad that you guys took the time to be here. I'm sorry if I was distracted and we struggled to get things done. But sometimes it's like that, and that's not bad because it makes you appreciate the good stuff. So like I said, I'm glad you guys came. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you don't. Questions, comments, concerns can all go below. I'm sure you've got, ideas on how I could be doing this better to make everybody happy. I'd love to hear them. I won't always do what you suggest because I either may not be able to or probably I won't be able to, most likely, because scheduling and weird stuff that I have going on, or but I'm always happy to listen to ideas. We'll see what we got. Yeah, glad you guys came. Have a good night. If I can find the button.